Guys, I'm sorry, believe me. I know it's been like, what, how many days? Almost 20 years since I consistently uploaded ever since the Skullgirls video. And like the last No More Heroes thing I just did just for the funsies. But I generally just didn't know what to talk about, you know? I had those videos I had the other videos in the work, and I had no real filler content that kind of like tie you guys over. Which is saying a lot because I was blowing up, like 3 weeks ago. But I think the only thing I want to talk about was the recent Genshin Impact drama with this one off-brand artist, animator, who got arrested and is probably facing 10 years in prison. Like, my thoughts on it, for those who don't know, you know, this like is a guy in China who makes Genshin Impact off-brand animations, you know, the works, and he got arrested, and there's a whole article about it, and then you have. And like the punishment, since it is in China and they don't really allow anything fun or anything relatively normal there, he could be facing like 10 years in prison behind bars for just simply having a living in the off-brand industry. And what gets me frustrated with this is not the Chinese government, it's the fact that people are celebrating it. That's my problem with it. And what's kind of... It's funny, on a strikingly low matter, is the fact that it's the people of the LGB, which is funny in a fucked up kind of sense. It's like, I don't know guys, I don't think the LGB should be cracking jokes and celebrating and supporting a country that I wouldn't hesitate to make them disappear in 3 seconds or flat. The country fucking hates you. The Chinese hates everything. You know what they hate more? The gays. They hate the gays more than they hate the blacks, okay? So I'm pretty sure they would not even they won't even bat an eye if you get stabbed by some agent of China, and they'll just be like, well, there's been some psychopath. We can't do some shit about that. And here they are, being like, you got it, China. I love China's authoritative and communist-like structure to stop a animator from doing his job because he just made porn, which sounds really retarded. Because, I don't know, I guess the gays don't have anything else to fight for anymore. Because everyone's realizing that if you stop supporting the LGB in the sense of, you stop, you know, deflecting their stupidity, that they'll find reasons to go cause problems. I mean, let's be honest, like this week and last week alone, had a lot of LGB people starting bullshit for bullshit's sake, and it's stupid. It's just like, not everyone, but a lot of like, you know, I'm not saying celebrities, but I guess you could say like online relevant people throwing in their 2 cents where they don't belong. But I think this one is what broke the camel's back for me. It's just, why would you talk so much shit to why are you talking so much shit to an artist that has nothing to do with you? Because I'm in the firm belief it's like the Battlefield thing. Don't like it, don't play it. In this case, don't like it, don't actively search for it. Don't look at it. Just move away from it. Just leave. You don't need to start expressing your disdain for it and being like, oh, I hope the Chinese give them 25 to life. And don't support China. Again, the country that wants nothing to do with you. The country that wouldn't hesitate to make you disappear in a gulag just for the shits and giggles. They would kick you out as soon as you said something they didn't like. Hell, they wouldn't even let you in the country. Hell, the Chinese government is actively making it hard for gays to even have a spot there. I swear to you, this is a US problem. Only in the US soil where you find the LGB talking the most bullshit and then try to deflect it with some shield that there are from the LGB so you can't criticize them or talk shit. It's like, this is just as worse as the feminist shit. I'm a woman, but sorry, you can't talk shit or criticize me because I'm a woman. It's like, no, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't throw stones and then complain when someone tossed them back. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this shit works. Take accountability, admit that you fucked up, admit that you're saying stupid shit that you don't belong in, admit that you're only starting this because you want to get a little brownie points from the internet, and again, you're supporting a country that wants nothing to do with you. Not at all. I'm black. You think I'm gonna set foot in China? Hell no! That's like trying to go to North Korea just for the funsies. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's repetitive. It's just utterly pathetic of a person. I feel like that the LGB has gotten so out of pocket ever since Ever since like what the numerous amount of dramas that make it be like the LGBT's not at fault and you hate the LGB, you're just a bigot. And this is like, no, I'm tired of the LGB just slinging shit and then they run behind a shield saying that they're part of the LGB and there where you can't criticize them. I'm like, hell no, they're still people at the end of the day. I don't care what flag you pine over. I don't care what group you are. Like, I don't care about race. I don't care about your freaking gender or none of that bullshit. If you say stupid shit, I'm gonna clown on you for stupid shit. If you do dumb things, you better damn sure be aware that you're gonna get repercussion. People today in the US need to stop letting these people run all over them. Who cares if they call you a bigot? You're right in the matter. They're wrong. If they say something stupid, you better strike them like you're goddamn Jesus Christ with lightning. Like you're the act of God. Don't let them just walk away just because they're holding a shiny little badge. Smack that shit out of their hand and tell them that you are a person at the end of the day. Doesn't matter what you are, who you like, what gender you are. It doesn't matter. You're still a person. We all hate you all the same. As in my book of opinions. What else am I gonna make a tirade about? Oh, you know, why am I here? I might as well just keep going. VTubers, VTweeters. You know what I hate the most? I hate like VTubers who haven't debuted yet, starting so much shit or talking shit to other VTubers or just starting controversy. I hate that so much. Cause it's just like, how you gotta talk this much shit when you haven't even streamed yet or made a debut? Get your streaming up, not your funny up, alright? I don't know what the hell you think you're getting from, but you're just fumbling the bag at this point. I feel like that if you haven't debuted as a streamer, if you're a VTuber, you should not have any controversial opinions, no matter how damning they are. Even if it's not for drama's sake, you should not do that. You gotta get your streaming up, because you can stream anytime you want. This is the career you chose. You need to make sacrifices for this career, okay? If it's been like how many years or months since you started this whole pre-debut stream, I'm sorry, bro. You can't. You have no opinion. It's like a privilege, not a right, okay? I know, even in the US where you have the freedom of speech, in this case it's just not. Because I'm getting tired of hearing VTubers who have done nothing with their careers start so much drama and say they have a better opinion than everybody. It's like, no you don't. No you don't. Calliope Mori, the girl with the fucking horse cock sucking audio thing, has a more opinion than you do. What have you done to even earn respect from people? Not a goddamn thing. You better start streaming to earn respect. Respect isn't given, it's earned. It's like I keep thinking about. You don't gotta be deserving, you got to be worthy. But all you've been is just a bloody migraine. You exist to be nothing. Alright? It reminded me of that other drama that happened lately, of that fucking VTuber manager who's stirring so much shit for no reason, even though he's a manager and applications are closed. But we all know he's just a poser ass bitch anyway. So let's be honest, he's just posing. Ain't no way in hell they're gonna let me be a manager of so and so toxic like that. And I met toxic people like that. It's like, holy shit. I met narcissists with better attitudes than this, and it's saying something. I'm sorry. You know, I'm getting a little controversial here. You know, like I'm talking VTubers, I'm talking the LGB, I'm talking China. If I end up missing, because I've been hitting the big three. The big three. Can you imagine that I hit the big three? This is like the council now. I attacked another country, I attacked the fucking the gays, and I attacked the VTubers. Who wants to make a bet in the comments that I end up dead by saying next Wednesday? Come on, take your polls. Like, I'm pretty sure one of those three is gonna take me out, and I won't be surprised if it does. I'm betting real money it might be the gays. They're gonna come in with a fucking raid team and just take me out. The Chinese, nah, I'm not on their soil, so they won't actively go out their way for it. VTubers? The VTuber community? That might happen. I might get stabbed. But I don't know. I just think the gays might do it. It might happen. Oh, what else am I going to talk about to catch up on the times? I think the one thing I realized about a lot of things is the fact that I am a very hard-headed ass person. This happened like a couple of weeks ago. I was talking to my friend, you know, my co-host I had for the Danganronpa live stream. And I was talking to him, and I was just like, you know, like, how'd you like Danganronpa 3, the anime? Because I pretty much begged him to watch Future Arc and Despair Arc, and he told me his opinions. He's saying that he basically the whole summarization of it was that Danganronpa 3, the End of Host Peak, you know, the End of Host Peak Academy, was ultimately a nothing burger. It was very unnecessary. It wasn't good at writing direction in the writing way or story way. To me, he basically just said that it was ultimately not necessary. We already knew everything that was going to happen, and everything else was just extra. You know, I try to persuade him and be like, watch Future Arc at least, because it'll at least be I guess the temporary sequel. And I realized, oh fuck, Future Arc wasn't good in any way. You know, my criticism of Danganronpa 3 personally, on a side note, is the fact that they just needed more episodes. If they would have split it and probably had like 40 or so episodes each, or 30 or so, I feel like we could have squeezed a lot more out of it. You know, it should have been like the first season should have been Future Arc, focusing all on that, so they could put all the time into that one. And they want to do the Despair Arc, that should have been second season, so they have both sides be fully fleshed out to a certain degree and level. But my opinions aside, he was just saying it was unnecessary. It was generally boring. It was just ultimately pointless. He didn't like the fake outs, the characters. They were ultimately forgettable. And I'm like, yeah, I understand. And he was basically just proving a point that it didn't need it to exist. And he honestly made I think at this point he wanted to get lobotomized. Watching it, can you watch it at 2x speed just to finish it, and to slog through it? And I'm like, damn. I guess to me, I had personal bias because of it, because I love it. It was my thing when it came out. I still remember the trailer in my head when it did, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Danganronpa 3, bro. I've been starving for Danganronpa content since I didn't have a PS4 at the time, so I couldn't play V3. And Order the Despair Ghost was still trapped on the PS Vita, which I didn't have. And this was like, I'm starved for content. So of course, to me, I have a lot of like nostalgia and like a fanboy bias towards it. Hell, I remember when it came out, it was during when I was still in high school. I think in the 9th or 10th grade when it did. And I was loving that shit like a god. I was like, this shit is fire. It's good, you know? But like multiple years later, it's just like, fuck. I realized this is not as good as I remembered. I mean, it still holds a place in my heart. It's one of those, if it could be remade, I wish it could be, to properly tell its story. But ever since, you know, V3 happened and Danganronpa S happened, I'm finding it to be a lot less unlikely. Hell, the only thing I could want at this point is Danganronpa 2, the animation, just to complete the trilogy pack. You know, for marketing reasons. It's like, I wouldn't mind getting an animated version of Danganronpa 2. Like, let that one be the one that's most animated, to be the one to be most worked on. Don't be like Danganronpa 1, where it's just kind of like just tiptoeing and bullshitting through the plot. And don't be like Danganronpa 3, where it's just ultimately just boring and unnecessary. Just be like the perfect. This is like the third time's the charm. Just do it. Just make Danganronpa 2 like the animation and just sell it as a pack. I could watch all of it right now and be binging like, oh man, this shit's good, you know? Hell, I was even going crazy and saying, why not? I remember making a video about this last year saying that Danganronpa S should have been an anime instead of a game. Cause I fully support that idea. Cause it could have been cool as like a seasonal anime, like 12 episodes of just like random just shit happening. And Danganronpa S is like, oh look, all the characters are here, and canon doesn't matter anymore. We can have like the wacky interactions and summertime shit. It could be cool like that, you know? I don't know. It's just it's just like, damn. I like Danganronpa 3. I thought it was okay. I mean, I like it in the music department and the art style, you know. It was still Danganronpa. I think that's why I had like a grip on it to me. It was still Danganronpa, and I couldn't live without it. It was like, my friend talking shit about Danganronpa? Not possible. This shit's god. And then I realized he's actually a real anime fan who watches anime and has various good opinions and I don't. I just kind of just talk shit and be like, well, no, wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I don't talk shit. I just watch anime. I don't really sit there with a movie critic mindset of just like, oh man, is this consistent? Is this good? Is the writing on par? That's the different contrast between me and my friend. Is the fact that I watch anime because I like watching it. It's good. I don't really have an opinion on it from beginning to end. You know, unless it's definitively done, like the Oresuki one, the bench anime. Unless I know it was done, I'm like, that's pretty good. I like that. It's like, yeah, that's alright. I like it, you know. But other than that, I'm just kind of just cruising through it. I'm just watching it and enjoying the moment. But he is different from me. You know, he watches anime and he's like, alright, the writing here is a little lacking and the animation just sucks. You know, just everything. Like, he's criticizing it as he watches it. Because I know he has a more refined taste than I. Because me being the shit taste man, I don't really care for all about the extra shit. I just like, I want to watch it and just enjoy the experience. I mean, hell, I went as far as getting School Days, the game. Because I wanted to play the game so damn badly. Which I'm still playing, by the way. I'm loving every second of it. I feel like a real man now. It's kind of weird that that's like the first visual novel to be like an actual like animated thing. Like the whole thing is just anime, like I'm watching an anime. Fucking has like a pause and skip button and rewind and fast forward. It's like, this shit's crazy. It's like, holy shit. Man, why don't visual novels be like this? Don't got the budget for it? Well, I digress, you know, there's... It just feels kind of, I guess to me, it's just like, I still like Danganronpa 3. No matter how jarring it is to watch it now, I think it still has a personal place in my heart. You know, especially just like certain episodes. I think like the first episode of Future Arc. The first episode, what was it, like the third to last, like, I think like the last half of Future Arc. The last half? Yeah, like I guess 4 episodes deep into the last half of the first episode of Future Arc is my favorite. And for Despair Arc is definitely like the first 3 episodes and like the last few again, or some in the middle. All I know is like the first few, the prototype killing game, like the rest, and like the last half, and that was kind of it. And I like Hope Arc just because it's like it has a campy feeling to it. You know, it's kind of funny. Did I ever tell my best friend that when it came to the Despair Arc, all I did was just laugh at Chiaki's death? You know, like the ultimate gamer girl. I just laughed at her fucking death when she was just like screaming and crying after she's getting fucking mutilated. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm like a sadistic son of a bitch or something, but I be watching that shit, just laughing my ass off, enjoying it. Maybe because it's the Japanese dub, that's why. English dub doesn't get that reaction, but Japanese dub, I'm over here just pissing myself in laughter. Like when she first get her foot stabbed by the ground spike, and then she got that fucking spear into her leg. Shit was just like, I'm just grinning ear to ear like a maniac. Yeah, like, but I also have like a tear coming up 'cause I can feel sad, but I'm just laughing. It's not even like some weird cringy despair shit. I'm actually generally enjoying it, and I don't even know why. Hell, it's just kind of funny because at the end of it, when Izuru saw her die, he had his tears come up his eye and he touched his face. I was just sad, like genuinely sad. Like, man, this is kind of sad to watch, you know. I don't know. I'm just a very fucked up person. I might need to seek help or something. What else? I'm not done yet. I guess the last topic I want to talk about is gacha games, which has pretty much been the reason why I've been gone again for like weeks after like Skullgirls. I was catching up on my games again. I was talking to my friend about it, and I told him, I was like, hey, you know, I kind of miss playing video games. I just didn't have the passion for it anymore. And he told me that, it's like, hey, all I do is play Overwatch and grind comp in there. All I do is play Battlefield and Genshin. Let me go play actual games. And we talked about how I'm gonna get these backlogged. And hell, I think I backlog more games than he does. I literally just play games and then stop them when they're probably past the prologue. And I'm like, yep, that's it. And forget about it for like the next week or the next months. Why did that Coffee Talk 2 video never came out within a like respectable time? I forgot about that damn game. I was too busy playing Overwatch, Genshin Impact, the newly released Star Rail, Nikkei, FGO, Honkai Impact, Punishing Grey Raven, 7 Deadly Sins, and the new gacha game I just got released like 2 weeks ago or like a week ago, Snowbreak Containment Zone, which is really fucking fun. Holy shit! I didn't think I would find fun in like a weird third person shooter gacha game. And that's like the first gacha game that really said the F-bomb and they censor it. They're really about that life. They're about that. It's like they said the F word? Oh, hell yeah. No gacha game has said the F word before. They said damn, hell, bitch, prick, bastard, damn it. But then all the other like light words, but they don't say fuck. I hate that they censor it though. I'm like, oh, come on, guys. You're about that. Just say fuck. Just say it. Just say it. You're saying it, but it's censored. Be a real one. You're on the Epic's Game Store. Which is kind of funny with that. What's funny about that is that they never even told me that the game came out. I pre-registered for that damn thing like probably like a month ago. And I kept checking my emails ever since. And I'm like, man, when's this game gonna come out? It's supposed to come out pretty soon. And I checked it myself and like the damn thing's been out since July 20th. And I was like, motherfucker, like if you guys didn't send me an email or nothing about this being out, like no promotional being like, hey, Snowbreak's out to play. And I'm like, I wish you bastards would have told me I could have played this thing sooner. And I gotta say, it's fun. I'm enjoying myself personally. It's really fun of a game. I never thought I'd have fun playing a third-person FPS gacha game. Which is gonna probably be another reason why I'll be gone for like hours on end. Because again, there's another gacha game I'm sinking into. Don't worry, I will eventually play real video games again. Eventually. Oh man. Also, since it's the month of August, as the last bit of announcement is running too long, it's getting close again. It's getting close and I'm super duper happy. Today's the 4th. Only like what, 6 more days left? Or 5 more days? No, 6 more days until my birthday. And I think I might do something for my birthday on YouTube. I'll probably either stream or make like a birthday video. Just something a little, homely. It'll feel nice to do that. I'm turning the big 2-4. I know, I'm becoming a very old man. Exceptionally old. 24. And the one problem I don't know what to do for my birthday. I don't. And that's the pain in the ass. I think I gotten everything I could have wanted from my previous birthdays and Christmases. I think the only thing I could want now is just honestly a PS5 or a Series X. But I already have a working PS4 Pro, so that's probably not gonna happen. And even so, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe a new phone? Maybe I go find something different this time? Nothing wrong with it, but maybe I get a different phone? Nah. I have my Quest. Maybe I just get video games again. Cause I feel I don't have anything. I have literally everything. I have a pair of Tims. I got good outfits. I got my consoles, my Quest. I got my good laptop here. I got a decent phone. I don't think there's really anything I want at this point. The only thing I could wish for is a thriving YouTube career, which I'm already doing at a slow, steady rate. This feels great. I think I need to think about this for a while. But that's gonna be it for today. I have been your lovely host with the most, and until next time, I bid you adieu.